this ground is dirty. I'm done with work, so I texted my good buddy Kumar, and we're gonna go hang out. So I'm gonna go meet up with him, and I'll see you in a second. I gotta shower first. I'm dirty. Ugh. It calls me, no one knows. I also wanted to talk today about how the older you get, the harder it is to keep your friends, and the more of an effort you have to make to see them, hang out with them, and stay friends. There he is. Ready to eat?
Let's go.
What are you getting, Kumar?
Spinach, onion, cheese, and pepper enchiladas.
Enchiladas? No, quesadillas.
No, quesadillas, yeah.
That's the same thing I'm getting. How was everything?
I think it's the second best tequila I've ever had.
What tequila is it?
I don't know. Gotta look it up. Socorro, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kumar has never been to Lake Grapevine, so decided I would take him here today. It's not much. It's just a small little lake. You know. It's something. How do you like your first experience at Lake Grapevine?
I think I dig it. 8 years in this Dallas area, and I've never come out here.
Pretty nice. It's calming. Calming. It's a beautiful day also, by the way. It's a little cold. It's like, what, 50 something?
Yeah. There's a cricket field right by Lake Lewis. Where?
Crickets live there. Kumar wants to skip a rock, so I'm going to switch over to slow-mo. We're going to see if it works.
That was literally not very good. Try again.
Because my backpack is on.
Oh, is that why? Is that the only reason why you're bad at skipping rocks? Because your backpack is on?
There's not much exploring to do because it's a flat land. This bridge is doing a very good job of keeping people dry over the concrete right here. Why is this bridge here? Found a little spot here. Ugh. On this bridge to nowhere. We were talking about how hard it is to keep your friends as you get older because, I mean, the older you get, the more shit you have to do, right?
It's all about time management, and it's frustrating how the older you get, you think you'd have less time, but I think it's like a bell curve. You have less and less time right in the middle where you have more and more responsibilities, and then by the time you get older and retire, you have more and more time, less responsibilities, but then you have no friends because they're all dead.
That's depressing. I mean, when you're in college, right, like, you have so many friends, like, just within walking distance of you. The older you get, like, those friends move away and you have less friends that stay around, and everyone has to work, and it's just harder to keep up with people. But you have to make an effort to keep up with those people because, I mean, everyone works. I mean, whether you're doing like some crappy job you don't want to do or whether you're doing something you love to do, I mean, you still have to work. So, I mean, you have to put in that time for the work, but then you have only a set amount of time for yourself, and so when you get older, you have to use some of that time to actively try to hang out with your friends, or else you're just never going to see them. Don't you think that?
Precisely right. I mean,
Precisely. No one says precisely.
I say precisely.
No,
all the
you
time.
don't. Precisely.
Precisely.
This is not scripted, by the way.
Big ass plane coming up. But the point is, I don't know what the point is.
The point is, you have to make an effort to hang out with people when you get older. Whoa, there's a helicopter. There's just so much going on right now.
That could be it.
Let's go somewhere else. So we traveled a little bit. We were over there. Now we're here. Which is not that far.
Oh, that was a good shot.
Silence your cell phones, please. We're trying to make a video. New location. We were over there. The bridge that led to nowhere. And it's too loud because all these airplanes kept coming back and forth, back and forth. Now we're here, which is only like a quarter of a mile away. It's not much better, but there's no airplanes right now, so that's where we're going. So, main topic, back to the topic. So one of the things I learned in my 20s is the older you get, the harder it is to maintain your friendships with everybody. I mean, you kind of have to, and it sounds kind of bad when you put it this way, but you kind of have to pick and choose like who you want to stay friends with at a certain point, because the reality is you just can't see everybody.
Just not enough time.
There's not enough time.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone has to work. The older you get, like, you get married, you have kids, like, I mean...
It's got shit to do.
You got people asking if you want to hang out. You have to decide, do I want to stay at home with my spouse? Do I
Or
want
by
to hang
yourself?
out? Or by myself? I mean, you need
know,
alone time when you get
yeah.
older, too. That's another thing. Like, whenever you're younger, you just spend all your time with people, and it's fine. But now that I'm 30, like, I want alone time all the
I
time.
want to sit and play by 8 games all by myself for the most part.
Yeah, I just want to sit and watch movies, and I don't know. It's just, you need that time to recharge from working, because working takes a big chunk out of you, mentally, physically, emotionally.
All-encompassing aspect of your life, which sadly there's no getting away from in this country.
Yes.
So, which is depressing. Back
Yeah.
to the other depressing
Part about losing friends, and it's not. I don't think that's actually. It's not depressing. I mean, you don't. I wouldn't say you lose your friends. I think what you were saying earlier, you become closer to your group, a smaller group of friends you become closer to, which is
the circle
fine.
just gets tighter and tighter, and the people that you're really friends with, you understand their value of the friendship because you chose them and you hang out with them and try to spend as much time as possible because it's who you'd rather be with as opposed to...
That's why we're hanging out on a Tuesday afternoon, as opposed to me just going home after work and watching TV on the couch all day.
pristine location that I've never been to before.
I can't believe you've never been here.
It's a fantastic piece
I wish,
of land.
I wish we had a boat. Or actually, I don't wish I had a boat. I wish I knew someone who had a boat.
Yes.
You don't want to actually have a boat.
You don't want to have a boat. You want to have a friend with a boat.
Well, I think that's just the point that I was trying to make. Do you have anything to add to that?
Not really. I mean, in college you have tons of friends, and I think it's good that as you get older, your friend circle just gets smaller and smaller, because then even I think you have less obligations to the friends you have, because if you say no, they understand. It's not like you have to lie to them about why you are not coming to their party or why you don't want to hang out or whatever it is. You can just be like, no, I want some time to spend with my spouse, or I want to have some time to just be myself and just sit on the couch and do nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Let's go do something else. Espresso. For me. Don't shake your head at me. Espresso and then wine afterwards. Now we're drinking and waiting on our wives. How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm just thinking about the fact that you're never going to interview me and put me in any of your videos. I'm just B-roll. That's what you said.
It's true. It's not main character material.
Kumar looks so good. And we're back home. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of perspective on, you know, just getting a little bit older. And I'm not old by any stretch of the imagination, but once you reach your 30s, once you get to 30, you start reflecting back on your 20s, and so it really makes you think about certain things. And today's topic, obviously, I wanted to talk about friends, and you know, it is harder to hang out with friends as you get older, and enjoy the time you have with your friends, and enjoy the relationships you build with those close friends that you have. Yeah, you have to work for it. That is it for today's video. I am about to go to bed because it's super late and I've been up since 4:30. I'm tired. Okay, we'll see you in the next one, which might be a vlog, might be another ZD's Cocktail Corner. Who's to say? I don't know.